Good morning, everyone. This is the news for Tuesday, June 10th. The U.S. military is deploying 700 Marines to Los Angeles as anti-ICE protests and riots continue to take place. The group will increase the military presence in the city after the Trump administration ordered 2,000 California National Guard troops there over the weekend. U.S. Northern Command noted that the Marines are, quote, trained in de-escalation, crowd control, and standing rules for the use of force. LAPD Chief Jim McDonald says that many more arrests are coming as those riots continue around the city. McDonald said at a news conference yesterday there is, quote, no tolerance for criminal activity under the guise of protest. He went on to say that the Trump administration's decision to deploy federal troops without directly coordinating with local officials causes both logistical issues and, quote, risks confusion during critical incidents. Roughly 60 people have been arrested so far throughout the past few days. And Archbishop José Gomez, Archbishop of Los Angeles, has released a statement calling for restraint and calm. He also called on the federal government, quote, to get serious about fixing our broken immigration system. In other news, U.S. trade officials are getting together with their Chinese counterparts in London. The talks are aimed at resolving an ongoing trade dispute between the world's two largest economies. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, and Trade Representative Jameson Greer are representing the U.S. during the meeting with Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng, who is Beijing's lead trade negotiator. The talks come after Trump said he had a lengthy phone call with Chinese President Xi Jinping last week, as both look to avert a full-blown trade war. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is removing all 17 members of a panel that advises the CDC on vaccines. Brian Shook has this story.
In an opinion piece in the Wall Street Journal Monday, Kennedy wrote, a clean sweep is needed to reestablish public confidence in vaccine science. Kennedy was a vaccine skeptic prior to becoming the Health and Human Services Secretary. He's since softened his stance, saying if a parent desires their child to be vaccinated, their decision should be based on informed consent through a doctor. I'm Brian Shook.
And in Germany, Bishop Gregor Maria Hanke of Eichstätt has resigned 5 years early, citing inner fatigue and doubts about the country's reform path known as the Synodal Way. That's the process by which the German church has sought to put laypersons in positions of binding authority. Hanke is 70, and he has led the Bavarian diocese since 2006. A successor will be chosen under the historic 1924 Bavarian Concordat process. I'm Matthew Handley. Now, back to Morning Offering.